want to throw you a curveball based off of what you just said, Eric.
Uh-huh.
All right, so you said I'm pretty sure you figure out what the extension of these artists' brand is through conversations and through their music as a mentor, right? So let's say I come to you and I'm sliding in my music, and that's all I'm doing. What's my extension brand off of that?
Yeah, I know you'll ask that one too, because yeah, usually street rappers they got limited. So let's say you sliding, right? But let's say your overall let's say your overall real deep in your music, you always talk about motivation. Let's say Meek. He started off sliding on motherfuckers too, right? But he always had this motivational aspect. So if you know about what the hood go through, maybe you can start an event for like people in prison. Maybe you can create motivational quotes or a motivational brand for people in the hood and then sell stuff that way. You know what I mean?
And you would coach them on the steps to do that.
So first I'll look at their brand and I'll listen to their music. I'll analyze it and I'll say, okay, what can I find tangible about their brand in order to sell a more tangible product? Now, if they don't have one, then you need to think of one. You feel me? But for the most part, everybody unknowingly has an underarching thing in their brand. They just doing it unconsciously. I mean, subconsciously, you know what I mean? So usually that's what I do.
Nice.
And that actually is an extension of my next question. Great segue. You've been good at these segues, Kurt. So that you finding that in the music, that means you're really listening and you're really analyzing. So you kind of answered something for me. I've been pushing. I think 99% of the people that say they make music just for the art and just for the fun of it are lying.
Yeah, I think they lie. I think they lie.
Right. Because it's let's be real, it is expensive. It's an expensive hobby. If you just doing music for art, you're paying for studio time, you're writing. Even if you're not writing, you're talking. So it's a version of writing. You're thinking of the song, you're finding a beat, you're going to the studio, you're spending time, and you have to find distro, you have to make sure it's going on all the platforms, then you post about it.
And you gotta market, pay for ads.
You gotta market. It's expensive because you're spending time on it. Even if you're not spending a lot of money, you're spending time. So there's a why to why you want to do this. What was your why?
I'm gonna be real with you. I've been doing this for a long time. So my why was mostly love. I'm gonna be real with you. I know it sounds cheesy. It was mostly love. And then I'll say, me personally, I always wanted to get paid for something I love doing. So for people that don't know, I grew up in Chicago in foster homes and shit. So when I was younger, it used to be just an escape. And then after a while, I feel like shit, when you can monetize it. I mean, why do people go to college? I like to believe the goal is to go to college and find something you love doing and also can monetize it. And then two, I think it just fits my natural personality. Like I'm a creative person. And let's be real, I like a little bit of attention. A little clout don't hurt. You know, some chicks don't hurt. You know what I mean? That come with it. But I'll say mostly love. It fits my creative outlet. And a little bit of the women, a little bit of the money, a little bit of clout. You know what I mean?
Who was popping when you first started? Who was your inspirations? Like,
shit, we gotta go. I was a kid. So what's crazy was what made me want to do music wasn't even like rap. It was Michael Jackson. So I was like, I saw like the moonwalking tape and shit. Don't judge me. So I saw like the Purple Rain movie and shit. So I was like, damn, I want to be like them, right? But I'm a dingy ass kid from the hood, and then they look like superheroes to me. So I'm like, no, I can't be like that. So I'm like, I just kind of put it on the back burner. Like, I know I want to do music, but they look like superheroes. I'm a dingy ass kid from the hood. I just don't see it, right? So then later down the line, what ended up happening was my older cousin, we used to play video games. This is when I got taken into foster homes. And he used to bring Bone Thug CDs. And we used to play the game. You know how back in the day you played the fucking game on the PlayStation and shit? And you had like the music playing. So I used to bring Bone Thug CDs. And I'm like, who is this? So then I used to just study Bone Thugs. That's how I learned how to like flip my flow, do different pitches. Then later I got into Tupac, then Biggie. Then I started studying underground artists, and the list just go on and on and on and on and on. But I say those are my early kind of influences, and Outkast too. Outkast. Then later I got into the Kanye's, the Drakes, and I even studied shit outside of music. Like I even studied certain punk rock songs and